Yo, this is Bivald13 bringing you Raid Shadow Legends. And today we're going to be doing the champ chase for Bivald of the Thorn. Not the Thorn, or the, is it the or the? So it's Bivald of the Thorn. And for champ chase, what are we trying to do here exactly? You know, so for a lot of you, and I have received a lot, some messages on Reddit. So if you don't know exactly, my viewership on Reddit is exponentially bigger than it is here on YouTube. So if you're just watching me here on YouTube, definitely check out my guides on Reddit at it's Wsoul13 on Reddit. It's I forgot it's Reddit, right? So it's u/Wsoul13 on Reddit, right? So that's where you'll find all my raid guides, including the F2P low spender fusion guide for Bivald of the Thorn. And my slant at these things is looking at it from an F2P low spender's perspective, which is minimum resources and maximizing results, right? So what is your plan here if you're going for champ chase? It's 2x sacreds. So you really have to count your sacred shards here and see how far you can get. For most people who are progressing in a game, obviously you want to pull now. It's 2x sacreds, and I get that. But remember, even if 2x is on, you could go 10 deep and not pull a single legendary. Very possible, you know? So it's 250 points per epic and 500 points per legendary during champ chase. Unfortunately, if you're going to be pulling sacred shards, that means you could pull 4 and only get 1,000 points. So unless you can find a way to get that 1,500 extra points to get the max here, right? And then have enough points left over for Summon Rush, which is going to be around 1,750 was last fusion Summon Rush. I don't know if they're going to do the same for this one. I hope they do, so it's predictable. I hope it's lower, actually. Maybe 1,250 would be better, but the number one resource you should be looking at here is mystery shards, right? So if you have mystery shards to cover the difference, that'll be great. The other one you should be looking at is fragment fusions. Every legendary you have stored up. So if you pulled for Gaius last time and you summon him now, like I will right now, so you get your 500 points right there. And that really takes the edge off, honestly. So that takes a lot of the edge off from trying to go for your fusion champ right here. So if you can like switch between sacred shards here, maybe pull 3, 4 plus your fragment fusions, you know, you could do a thing where you could max it out and mitigate. If you can't, because you're going to run out of points for Summon Rush, I'd say you're going to be in a bit of trouble in terms of trying to pull for Bivald. So maybe you should skip. Maybe you should even skip this 2x sacreds. That's kind of the reality here. So the reality of fusion events now in Raid is skipping them is kind of an option now. Like last year, skipping them was only an option in terms of convenience because, you know, these fusion events take time to do. But in terms of cost, shards-wise, you are going to get them, even playing F2P low spender. Guaranteed. Even just farming Nightmare Clan Boss, you'll be able to get most of them, if not all of them last year, you know. And it's just so different now because now they're asking for a lot more shards per fusion event, which is kind of, you know, kind of disappointing. But at the same time, it does allow you to skip events, right? So skipping events is just fine. Like it's a lot less time burden on your hand. You can focus more on progressing your account. In the areas of the game, you need to become more efficient in the fusion events anyway. So if you don't have enough sacred shards for right now, so the magic number for sacred shards you're looking for to complete this event is 7. So if you have 7 sacred shards in the bank, 7 or 28 void shards, give or take. So like a split between the two. So let's say you have 4 sacred shards and 12 void shards, something like that, you'll be able to finish the event. You just skip the 2x now, and you max out Summon Rush. If you really want Bivald. Problem with doing that, okay? Going to 0 here is... I'm not a fan of going to 0 for any of the fusion events we've had so far this year. None of them, to me, has been worth going to 0 for. So only think about going to 0 here if you really see Bivald as having a place in your account. And my full analysis on him was on yesterday's video. Just check that out if you want to see my thoughts on Bivald, whether it's worth it or not. But those are the calculations you're going to have to do within your account. I'm not a fan of going to 0 here, but if you're going to go to 0 for Bivald, perfectly fine if you have a legitimate use for him in your account, right? Skipping's also fine, but count your sacreds out, yeah? So me, I'm just going to pull because I have a lot of sacreds. I've been playing the game a long time, man, a long time. Been playing for over 2 years now. So let's see if we get any good epics. All right, so, and also this is a good like, if I have bad luck here, it's a good way for you guys to see how like wide the swings are, even at a 12% pull rate for sacred shards during 2x events, you know. So we'll see, you know, I'm like 3 sacreds deep. I'm only 750 points into it, so I'm only at half maybe, you know. Another thing you can do here is pull ancients. Honestly, if you're just a few points short, I like mystery shards and campaign farming better than pulling ancients. But you know, pulling 10, 20 to get that last epic, you know, to get the last pieces of points you'll need, it's not bad. All right. So you're kind of seeing it right here, right? Even if 2x is on, and I'm 5 sacreds deep, it's pretty hard to pull a legendary. Like, it's up there in terms of being hard to pull a legendary. Alright, so we've done 6, that's 1500, so we're 500 away. Alright. I think I can do a couple more, and then I'll do the mystery shards the rest of the way, just because I want to get the legendary book. For a lot of you guys, 6 deep, and then not pulling a legendary, plus Gaius, plus mystery shards, I think you're good. You can stop right there. Me, I'll pull one last. So that should put me within 500 of... Okay, so we went 8 deep, no legendaries. That is the risk of pulling for 2x sacreds during the fusion events. So yes, even during fusion events, it's perfectly plausible to skip a 2x, especially if you prefer the fusion champs to any random epic you're gonna get, right? So I'm good here. I just want that extra 500 points to grab that last legendary book. Yeah, so I'm at 2,500 points, probably exactsies. And so that's 8 sacreds in, plus the Gaius fusion. Pretty steep, honestly. Really, really steep. So if you have mystery shards, maybe it's better to use mystery shards, of course. So like every 250 mystery shards saves you 1 sacred shard. So that's a lot of sacred shards, you know, right? And then just make sure you have at least 2 or 3 in the bank for Summon Rush next week, so you can get that first 5 fragments there. You should be good. If you have 7 sacred shards / 28 void shards, or a combination of the two, every 4 void shards is roughly 1 sacred shard for Summon Rush. You could actually consider skipping Summon Rush altogether and just going straight to 10x next week. Only problem there is, of course, you'll be pulling void shard for 10x. It could be a bad epic they give up. And then your sacreds won't be on 2x, which is very unfortunate. But at the same time, you look at me here. I pulled 8, which is more than 7, right? And I didn't get anything. So, you know, them's the breaks. And that's how gacha games kind of like see how far you're willing to take your gambling to make the money. right? So you keeping your shards closed, that's the power you have in your hands. That's how you beat these gacha games, is you just don't open your shards. Alright. So I'll see y'all next time. I think, what are we doing next? I want to do the Drexar video soon. Maybe that'll be the next video. But as far as Bivald, I think we'll do a Summon Rush probably. Alright, see y'all then.